Summer is officially upon us, so in this video, 10 affordable choices for those of you that are on a budget. Let's go. Alright guys, this is the third iteration of summer videos I do for you guys, Designer Niche. This is the affordable choices for people on a budget that want to smell amazing this summer season. So we're going to kick things right off with the 10th option here from a company that hardly ever gets talked about here in the fragrance community. For years, it was like one of the top fragrances that people always talked about, you know, in the summertime, warm weather. I don't know if it's been discontinued, but it's still readily available out there. This is from, you know, Ed Hardy, Love and Luck. I used to find this at my local Macy's. It doesn't sell there anymore. So like I said, I don't know if this has been discontinued, but both Ed Hardy and Christian Audigier were very famous. We're talking maybe, you know, 7, 8 years ago. Now people don't talk about it. This here's 100 ml that you can have it for below 40 bucks. Like all the fragrances on this list, you're gonna find everything here 40 and below. Some cheapies, but definitely great. This stuff here, very similar to Millésime Impérial from Creed. So it's gonna have that Changeon, unforgivable kind of a vibe, which is going to be fruity, watermelon-like, a little bit salty marine vibe, very fruity. I think there's pineapple in here as well, along with the watermelon, and it dries down to this nice woodsy kind of sensual vibe. Really good stuff, long lasting for the price. You really can't beat it. Ed Hardy at the 10th spot. This is called Love and Luck. At the 9th spot here, this is another staple in my rotation for affordable choices in the warm weather. This is a company that is known for really good affordable fragrances. Again, not really talked about much. I used to find this in all the discount websites for really, you know, 30 bucks or below. Now, not so much. This one here, readily available for you like all the fragrances on this list. I try to make your life easier. That's what we do here. This is Tommy Bahama and it's called Saint Kitts. Now this one here, get this guys, it's going to smell like if you combined, this is good guys. You combine Tom Ford Private Blends Costa Azzurra with Versace Man Eau Fraiche. You're gonna have that star fruit, carambola fruit here. It's fizzy, it's sparkly, almost like a tropical, you know, cocktail. It smells really good, it's long lasting. In fact, Tommy Bahama is known for really good performing scents and affordable rate. This one here, another one that's gonna give you very long lasting power. It's gonna give you a nice first impression. People are gonna love the way you smell and it's gonna linger, guys. Tremendous, you know, sillage here, and it smells great. You can't really, you know, all the fragrance here will have that sparkly, fizzy, fruity kind of a, you know, vibe that you get with Bleu aquatic, you know, tropical summer scents. This one here, no different. Saint Kitts, Tommy Bahama at the 9th spot. At the 8th spot, this is my second favorite car fragrance brand. The reason why I'm doing this at the 8th spot is because this particular fragrance has been discontinued. It was very hard to find for many years. Now it's actually readily available and it's one of the reminiscent offerings of this collection here, which is called the Essence collection from Ferrari. This is going to be Radiant Bergamot, guys. A cheapie that smells absolutely fantastic. What this reminds me is if you took, this is so good, guys. Now get this, think about Acqua di Parma Colonia, fragrances like Colonia Assoluta, you know, Essenza. It's got that very Colonia, beautiful vibe that you get, which is very masculine, very uplifting. But it also combines a gorgeous bergamot, like the name implies, you know, Radiant Bergamot, from the fragrance that you would get from the bergamot aroma and fragrance that you would get from Le Labo's Bergamot 22. That's how good this stuff is. It actually dries to a very nice green barbershop, woodsy kind of a feel, and it's extremely long lasting. And the price, below 30 bucks, guys, for 100 ml. Beautiful bottle, discontinued. Get it while you can, guys. Radiant Bergamot from Ferrari at the 8th spot. 7th spot here, this particular fragrance, kind of like Luministe or Parfums de Marly's Galloway. So you know right off the bat it's gonna smell amazing. It's gonna be inviting, it's gonna be one of those kind of a fragrance that's very compelling. It's gonna give you an edge. We're talking LALIQUE White. We all know LALIQUE produces great quality juices for incredible affordable prices. This one here, no different. Now, this is not beastly in performance. Perhaps on the whole list here, it's gonna be the lowest performing fragrance, which will give you like 5 to 6 hours, which is okay. If the fragrance gives me like 3 or 4 and I smell amazing, I love the way I smell, the way I make people feel, that's okay. You can always reapply. This is cheap, guys. We're talking less than 20 bucks for 125 ml. This is a 4.2 ounce. You really can't beat it. You're gonna smell incredible, guys. LALIQUE White at the 7th spot, amazing for the summertime, affordable scents. At the 6th spot, guys, this perhaps, let me see, no, not perhaps, this is the most youthful, you know, juvenile or playful, sweet kind of a scent here on this list. Now, with this category here at the 6th spot, you could have gone with a ton of different options. You could go with Dunhill Icon Racing. You could go with Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua. That is, if you can find it for a good price, because price is skyrocketing on that. But needless to say, Rosacea Hawas is very similar to this profile as well. But this is a newcomer because we know this particular brand produces really good quality juices, just like LALIQUE I talked about before, and they're very highly concentrated and long lasting. We're talking Halloween Men Hero. Recently released, brand new release. I did a first impression for you guys, which I'll pop it up here. This particular fragrance smells good. It lasts a long time. There's no doubt about it. Beautiful, beastly sprays. And the price is incredible. You're talking, I think, under 40 bucks for, this is 100 mil, for 100 mils. So good stuff, just like Halloween Men Axe for evening time. I would wear this for daytime. If you have events during the day that you want to smell really refreshing, really appealing, really sweet. It's not as sweet as Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua, but it has the same kind of DNA along with the same notes that that fragrance has. So if you like that, perhaps go with this one. I'd say this is a little spicier than Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua, but it's still a great fragrance for compliment, refreshing for the summertime at an affordable price. Even more affordable, guys, a great way to try fragrances without having to buy the bottle, blind buy like I do for you guys so you don't have to. Give you guys the 411, keep you in the know. Go to perfume.com, guys. A great way to do it. Use my code MAXTAN. There's Max Packs, which I talk about. Top seasonal videos. You can utilize a discount on that Max Pack. On top of it, you can use the MAXTAN for future discounts. And you guys can always get a small decant of anything you want, whether affordable, high-end, niche, you name it. You can always get a decant of whatever size you want, the sizes that are available on the site. Smaller size for incredible prices. You can live with that scent, really wear it, see if it works with you before committing to high, expensive, or even affordable bottles. But you don't want to just pile up the bottles and not wear them. So perfume.com, a great way to try it before you buy it. Check it out. At the fifth spot, this particular fragrance from a Middle Eastern brand. You guys know they also produce really high concentrated, strong juices for great affordable prices. We're talking HARAMAIN, we're talking Armaf, we're talking Rosacea. The fragrance at hand here is from Rosacea, and this is going to be Itiba. This fragrance here, very similar to Silver Mountain Water from Creed. Smells amazing, incredible for compliments. It's a fruitier version of Silver Mountain Water. Where Silver Mountain Water has a kind of an inky vibe, which kind of turns people off, this one does not have that inky vibe in the beginning. It's a little dark and a little bit hard to take in. But as that fragrance develops, it's gorgeous. This one here takes away that inky vibe with more sweetness and fruitiness to it. Great for summertime, spring. If you like this type of a scent that's really fruity, that's really uplifting, definitely check this out, guys. Like I said, similar to Silver Mountain Water, you can't go wrong for a great affordable price. Itiba from Rosacea. At the fourth spot, this comes from my favorite car fragrance brand. You know, Ferrari is my second favorite. This is my favorite, and you know it. It's going to be Bentley, but no, it's not Silver Lake. It's actually going to be Men Azure. This is like a very tropical, you know, you think about the Mediterranean coast, you think about the Amalfi coast, you know, lemons, limes, bergamots, pineapple. There's a gorgeous fruity pineapple here. It's very fruity, it's long lasting. It's what I love about this particular house. Bentley does it very well. This one here, very affordable. Reminds me of Givenchy Insensé Ultramarine, which is a discontinued fragrance. This is what I get here. In the base, you have this ambergris slash white musk. It's very sensual and extremely inviting, guys. Check this out. In fact, check out the whole Bentley collection. You're not gonna disappoint. They have something for everyone. The whole spectrum from light, ethereal, refreshing like this, to the other end of the spectrum, you know, the heavier leather kind of a sense with Men and Men Intense, guys. Check them out. You're gonna love them. If you guys wanna go straight to the bottle, you know that you love the fragrance and you wanna get it without having to, you know, fork up the big dough and get it retail, guys, check out fragrancebuyer.ca. You know, it's the best place for affordable, incredible selection of fragrances, designer, affordable, high-end niche, 50, 60, 70% off retail and incredible savings all the time. Guys, there's a big one coming up July 1st, which celebrates Canada Day. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys, so stay tuned on Instagram and on the Emporium of Scents Facebook group, which has over 25,000 fragrance aficionados like you and I. So stay tuned for those savings. But fragrancebuyer.ca, great place. I'm gonna have all these linked for you from fragrancebuyer.ca to keep you guys in the know and make your lives easier. So the last three here are going to be incredible. All 10 here are amazing, but maybe you're just looking for 1 or 2 scents to grab to have for the summertime, for the next few months. Check these three out for sure, guys. This one here, what if I told you you could smell like a Ventus for $35 or less, right about the 35-ish kind of a, you know, price point. 100 mil of this stuff here from Al Haramain. This is called L'Aventure. This guys is one of the best clones of a Ventus out there for a great price. I could have talked about Armaf de Nuit Intense, which also smells like a Ventus, but I have to tell you guys, it is cheaper than this, but it has been heavily reformulated, so it's very weak these days, unless you find an older bottle. Or I could also talk about Mont Blanc Explorer, which is very similar to Aventus, but it's heavy on the bergamot, not as much pineapple. But if you want a very fruity, long-lasting pineapple, guys, L'Aventura is your way to go, guys. This stuff is amazing. I think it's definitely, oh, it smells so good. You know what? This will be my freaking scent of the day today. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna smell very similar to Aventus. For the unknown nose out there, they're gonna know you smell great. And even if somebody knows Aventus and they smell this on you, they're gonna think you're wearing Aventus. That's how good this stuff is. It's long lasting, it smells amazing. Al Haramain does it well, guys. Check it out, the third spot, L'Aventura from Al Haramain. All right, the last two options are gonna be for those of you that always ask me, hey Max, how about summer nights? Can you give me some options that are great for summer nights? If I'm going out on dinners, if I'm going out on dates, I wanna smell good, I wanna smell sophisticated, yet refreshing. I got you covered, guys. I got two choices here that are incredible. This one here at the second spot, I love this stuff. And you should most definitely check it out if you're looking for a great evening scent to smell great this summer. This is Bleu Noir from Narciso Rodriguez for him. This, my friends, is going to be if you mixed Terre d'Hermès with Ball de Frique from Byredo. This has a gorgeous, beautiful sprayer, vetiver note. It's earthy, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's backed up by amazing fruity kind of nuances. If I'm not mistaken, there's pineapple in here as well. So it's fruity, it's that beautiful vetiver laced with fruits and some musks. You guys know Narciso Rodriguez, I'm gonna tell you guys, I think it's one of the most underrated masculine brands out there when it comes to the For Him collection. Great, I think everything, I've yet to smell something from this collection that's not long lasting and amazing smelling. So Bleu Noir from Narciso Rodriguez For Him collection, amazing for summer nights. Now guys, brace yourselves. This one here, you'll blow your mind. You guys are always asking for great summer nights. This is an incredible one from, well, let's just say this is from AZZARO, but no, it's not gonna be from the Sensual Blends collection that I talked to you guys about, a couple years ago. We heavily talked about ginger, the mint, wild mint one. Those are great too, don't get me wrong. But this one here is something special that I hardly ever talk about. It's one of my secrets. Perfumer here, a Nick Monardo, which is a master perfumer. This stuff here is complex, it smells incredible. It's gonna get you noticed. If you want something for amazing dates, summer nights, guys, check this out. This is going to be AZZARO Visit. Now this here, discontinued, a fragrance from 2003, still available. You can still get this, guys. So, don't snooze, because it's still out there, perhaps not for long. Oh, it smells so good. It's got this coconut pineapple kind of a vibe up top, which is like creamy, almost like a pina colada, but then it develops this very sensual, romantic kind of summer nights vibe. You have the fruitiness, you have the citruses up top, you have some musks in here, and you also have this gorgeous woody base, which has a little bit of vetiver, a little bit of cedar. It just smells amazing. You guys know Nick Monardo does not joke around. So Visit from AZZARO, $22 for 100 ml like this. Criminally underrated, guys. Amazing. #1 for summer this year. Check it out. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for all your support. As always, guys, if you appreciate what I do here, if you like the channel, please show your support. That's all I ask for. Leave me a like, subscribe for more, and hit the little bell icon so you get these videos straight into your feed. As always, remember, guys, fragrance is an extension of who you are, so choose your fragrances wisely, and of course, wear them well. I'll see you right back here again with another one very soon. Take care.